We have some updates in the Jared Bridegan murder case, where his ex-wife Shanna Gardner, her second and now ex-husband Mario Fernandez-Saldana, they're on trial, or will be on trial, along with Henry Tenon, the actual hired gunman, who he has confessed, says he is guilty. So he won't be going to trial, but he'll be testifying against them. So if you're unfamiliar with some of this story, her parents are the founders of the Stampin' Up! MLM scrapbooking company. And he was gunned down in front of his 2-year-old child from his second wife. So classy. Apparently there was a 250-page document dump, including a bunch of emails that went between Shanna and Jared prior to his murder. They got pretty personal and nasty. Not a surprise. We knew it was a very contentious divorce. So Gardner is criticizing Jared for not prioritizing the sessions of their children's therapy or for paying for them. Apparently, though, he says, I'm not paying for anything we haven't already agreed to me paying for, which makes sense in a divorce decree and settlement, that you agree to who's paying for what. I know in some states, parents split any sort of medical costs. That must not be the case in Florida. In May of 2017, they've been divorced for about 2 years at this point, but of course she dragged it out because she could with her mom and dad's money. So some of the motives come kind of clear or seem to be confirmed, what we suspected. That she just did not want to deal with sharing custody with Jared, and that she resented his involvement in his faith and his church, which is the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. That she had left. He says, why do you cover up your tattoos in court? Why can't you just embrace who you've become? Why are you ashamed of that? In one email, he said, you cannot bring us down as a family. First, it mentions one of the names of their children and says that they will be raised in a Christ-centered home. You will not thwart this. You cannot bring us down as a family. I realize you live without the Spirit, without the priesthood, and without the blessings of the temple. You won't find happiness by tearing us down. I won't allow you to. And of course, she responded, allegedly, by hiring a hitman and getting rid of him. Yeah, class act. We learned that when they were conducting the search of her home, one of her children led the police to her closet and said, that's where mom kept all of her, quote, important electronics. And according to these documents that were released, those included, and this is per MSN, 3 computers, a tablet, an Apple Watch, 2 cell phones, and a SIM card. And there is an FBI agent, former FBI agent Dale Carson, commenting on the case, saying, what it hits me is the fact that it's called a burner phone. Anyone who is a citizen is unlikely to have a burner phone unless you're engaged in behavior you don't want other people to know about. Yeah. And there could be things you don't want people to know about that aren't murder, but that's where we are. So what is coming next for her hearing, pretrial hearing? We actually had one in September. And on that one, it was once again Jose Baez, her lawyer, trying to get the charges dismissed again, trying to argue that she should get bail and be released again. And again, Judge Kite said no on both. There is one more pretrial hearing on October 13th. I imagine it will be more of the same. But jury selection is set to begin October 20th. So we're getting close. So watch for that. Let's see what happens.